What a week. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Diz TV. If this is your first time here, welcome home. We are so glad to have you. On today's weekly, we have so much to cover. By the way, you like the new intro? Let me know what you think in the comments below. But anyway, kicking things off into the movie stuff, Spider-Man 3 is adding Doctor Strange into the mix. Last week, I talked about Electro coming into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now Doctor Strange will be joining Spider-Man in New York, most likely. This movie is turning out to be ridiculous as of right now, and that's just a little bit of what we've gotten so far. And of course, it looks like Doctor Strange is going to be a very pivotal character going on forward, as not only does he have a sequel, he's also appearing in this movie, as well as possibly WandaVision, but we're not 100% sure on that. Continuing in the movies, but going to delays. Last time we talked delays, Black Widow got pushed back into next year. There was no word on Soul, however. It was rumored to come to Disney+, and as of a couple days ago, it was confirmed that Soul will be coming to Disney+. The official release date is December 25th, so we have a Christmas movie coming this year. Keeping our realm in Disney+, Ewan McGregor, the actor of Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequels, talked about the Kenobi show that is coming next year, still officially. He did announce that filming will start in March of next year, 2021, so looking forward to seeing the Kenobi series get underway. I am super excited for this series. A whole bunch of Star Wars fans have wanted a series or a movie for a while, and so cannot wait. So close. Sticking with the space movie genre thing, Disney is really ramping up a theme park universe, maybe? So, of course, a couple weeks ago, it was confirmed that they are working on a Haunted Mansion reboot. A while ago, there was talks of Margot Robbie coming in and being a part of a new set of Pirates of the Caribbean films. And now, it has been confirmed that there is a Space Mountain movie in development. So you have the Haunted Mansion, you have Pirates of the Caribbean, other forms of it. And then, of course, you have Space Mountain. And on top of that, the Jungle Cruise, which is supposed to release next year. What is Disney up to? That's my question, because those are four of the most popular attractions at any of the parks, specifically Disneyland and Walt Disney World. So I am wondering, are they setting up a theme park universe of sorts? What are they working towards? Either way, Space Mountain movie is officially in development, and I am interested to see how this is going to turn out. Very interested. You know, and since we're keeping in with the parks, we're going to pretty much continue that road anyway. Guys, come on. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? Like, every week there's something for the parks. Going actually to Hawaii real quick, we're going to make a stop at the Aulani Resort, as they have a new app that was developed for the resort specifically. It's supposed to help with reservations, as well as for you to find different activities located at the Aulani Resort. Now, it hasn't said anything quite yet about dining experiences, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do add that on in some form in the near future. It's great to see that Aulani is getting an app, so it makes it easier for the guests to enjoy our vacation a little bit easier. And like you normally do on a normal plane scenario, we're going to take a flight from Hawaii over to California, make a quick stop at the Disneyland Resort. No news on reopening, and it's frustrating me very much. I want Disneyland to reopen, not for my sake, but for the cast members' sake. It's been confirmed that Mickey and the Magical Map, as well as Frozen, the Broadway musical, will no longer be performing at the Hyperion Theater located at the Disneyland Resort. This is a devastating blow to the Disneyland theater entertainment stuff, as all of those cast members, whether on or off stage, have pretty much, as far as I'm aware, been let go. So it looks like we won't be seeing those for quite some time. Hopefully Disney will bring back some more live entertainment to not just Disneyland, but Walt Disney World as well. Anyway, since I was somewhat hinting at Walt Disney World, let's go ahead and head over that way, as there is so much to cover. Scrim has been added to It's a Small World. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, here is a quick picture of it, and holy cow, what is going on at It's a Small World? Last week, I talked about Fifi, Minnie's dog, getting added to It's a Small World, which is signaling Disney characters getting added to the ride, and now there's Scrim on it. Obviously, most of this work is being done in preparation for the 50th anniversary. Most of it is what looks like to be exterior work, specifically paint and updates. I am very much interested to see exactly what else they will add. Moving on to the resorts, the Art of Animation Resort is reopening on November 1st of this year, which is great to see, as it's very popular, especially with families. So very cool to see that option being offered. Again, that resort in particular. And lastly, for Walt Disney World, there's a lot of new changes in park hours coming to the resort. I'm going to go over the most notable changes. There is one park that is not going through any hour changes, and that is Hollywood Studios. So these are for Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Animal Kingdom, and I will go in that order. So pretty much from October 31st all the way to December 19th, the Magic Kingdom hours will be from a 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. time frame, except for these couple dates. Firstly is October 31st, as it'll be a 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Of course, it's Halloween. It's kind of expected for that time frame. Then the next time it'll be a 9 to 9 will be November 22nd through the 28th, as that is considered the Thanksgiving break time frame, or fall break for some of us college students. So there is that time frame that will be a 9 to 9. But everything after that, all the way to December 19th, is a 9 to 8. No update on Christmas hours just yet. For Epcot, the park is going back to its 11 to 9 that it had when it first opened, which is great to see. For Halloween, it is going to be 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. So great to see that it's extending hours, especially for that park, as it's going through lots of construction changes. And then same thing on the Thanksgiving break. It'll be a 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Then finally for Animal Kingdom, it'll be a 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Again, similar to how it first opened, which is great to see that the park hours are extending, because there are quite the crowds at Walt Disney World at the moment. I mean, just take a look at any Disney vlogger at the moment, whether it's Prince Charming Dev or Resort TV 1 or even Mickey Views. You can see there's a lot of people at the parks right now. On October 31st, it'll be the first park to open, as it normally is, at a 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So still having that closing time of 6, but it will be open an extra hour in the morning. And it looks like weekdays and weekends will vary for the park, as weekdays for Animal Kingdom will have the shortened time frame. I believe it is a 9 to 5, kind of like your normal job, but anyway, on weekends, it'll be a 8 to 6 like it has been. So kind of interesting in that regard, that is doing something a little different than Epcot. I would expect Epcot to do that, to do the weekend hours, as Animal Kingdom has a lot more stuff bolstered to it and not too much construction compared to, say, Epcot. So kind of surprised there. And this is lasting all throughout November, by the way. Then for the Thanksgiving break, November 22nd through the 28th, it's a 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., so it's extending 2 hours towards the latter half of the night. Great to see some extra time, so you don't have to wait in Flight of Passage too long. Again, for weekends in December all the way to the 19th, it is that 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. time frame. So lots of park hour changes, and my goodness, those are some huge changes. Again, kind of odd that Epcot is open longer on weekdays compared to Animal Kingdom. And things at the Disney World Resort keep on changing and changing and changing. That's a reference. You should get it. But that's not the biggest news of the week, as Bob Chapek, the CEO of the Disney company, has announced a transition for the company as they will be moving more towards a streaming focus, a direct-to-consumer focus for the company. Now, who knows how long this is going to be, and I'm going to give some quick thoughts on it. I know it's towards the latter half of the video, and I know this video is going to be quite long, but just bear with me real quick. So the creation of content will be managed into 3 groups, and this is based off the WDW News Today website that I'm reading this from. So it'll have the Studio General Entertainment and Sports, which will still be run by Alan F. Horn and Alan Bergman, Peter Rice, and James Pitiero. The Media and Entertainment Distribution Group will be helmed by Kareem Daniel, formerly the president of Consumer Products, Games, and Publishing. And of course, no change for the Disney Parks, Experiences, and Products, as that'll still be run by one of our favorite boys, Josh D'Amaro. And those people will, of course, as usual, will report directly to Bob Chapek. Rebecca Campbell will serve as the chairman of International Operations and Direct-to-Consumer. And of course, Bob Iger will still have his role as executive chairman. So this is a major shift for the Disney company. Now, if you remember, in the early 2000s, they did have somewhat of a change in kind of model, as they went from, they still did movies and releasing them in theaters, but now they focused more on like direct-to-DVD sequels and some of that stuff. So it looks like they're kind of taking a page off of that book, but focusing more on the direct-to-consumer products, which, of course, mainly dealing with streaming. This is a direct quote from Bob Chapek in regards to that. We believe that we've got the opportunity to build on the success of Disney+. So it looks like that's kind of their leaning going forward, and I do have to say Disney Plus has been such a huge success for Disney. It's been a lifesaver in regards to really just this whole pandemic situation. It's hit numbers even earlier than they were predicting, so it's a huge thing. There's been a lot of success for Disney in this, and the reason they're moving on from this is really, I think, stemming from, 1, the success of Disney Plus, and 2, the downfall of theaters. A lot of theaters are closing down again due to this whole situation. Some of them are not financially feasible to still continue to show movies. And this is not to say that theaters will go down completely. There's still a lot of great movies to look forward to that are coming in theaters. Of course, there's still a whole bunch of Marvel movies that haven't been released yet. But it looks like Disney is focusing more on what type of things can we produce and then directly give it to people with quick access, and in some cases without even having to pay for things, which is great because they're already paying, however much money you are paying for Disney Plus, or if you have the 3 bundle with Hulu and ESPN Plus included, which is, I believe, is like $12.99 a month or something like that. A whole bunch of companies have been leaning more towards the streaming aspect of the entertainment industry, so I'm not surprised. Hopefully theaters will still remain open. I still love going to the movies and buying, $300 worth of popcorn and a soda and sitting down and watching movies on the big screen, but this is the direction that the company is going in, and I am very hopeful and very looking forward to what will get done. I think this could also be a really good thing. That's it. I am very interested to see how it goes, because it's gonna be quite interesting. But anyway, that's it. That's the whole entire list of news this week. It's a huge week for news, mainly with the park hours And of course, with the change in leadership and the change of creative development, I think it'll be good. I do think it'll be good. I cannot wait to see what this means for other projects. Hopefully we'll see even more projects and stuff that's, you know, wacky and crazy like a Disney Parks universe. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys this week. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe down below and hit that bell to be notified for more videos on Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, the parks, and so much more. I'll see you all on the next video on Thursday. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a magical day. Goodbye. Whoa.